Here we go! You ready?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright, let's see how many times we die on this guy.
K.Rool. Oh man, this is a fucking bitch.
Yeah. This is a bitch.
Oh man, the music is...
Yeah, it picks up.
This really scares the shit out of you, really.
Yeah, I'm fucking freaking out, man. Can you jump now? Whoa!
Where'd he go?
Oh, the barrels. Down the cannons. Over here. Throws it fast eventually, I remember. Whoa! Doing good so far. Way better than I expected.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Did it twice. I was like, oh god. Ah!
Oh!
That's too close. Yeah, 3 times now. Oh my god. Dude!
Did you just
phase. No,
just
no,
one-
it's the second phase. The second
Okay,
phase.
okay.
But I can't believe I got through the first phase in one try. I think it's real here. What if I did, though? Just like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna get hit, but...
That's great credits. That's great credits. That was awesome, by the way. Good job.
Oh!
And now I'm gonna fucking fail because you fucking couldn't survive for 1 second.
He's gonna do it twice. He's gonna do it twice. Oh my god. He did long jump and then short. He's just throw his crown! Oh my god, what are you doing? That's the easy part.
I was so tense. You were handling it so well. What do you expect from me?
I didn't know it was coming next. It's half the battle in these games. Now I know next time that he does the fucking bullshit hop. Reruns. Run. Run. Crown throw. Boom. Cannons now. Over here.
There you go. Get him.
I didn't even have to move there. That was like perfect placement.
Dangerously close, but
Yeah, but it worked. It would have worked. Oh, there's a sweet spot. Never knew that. The thing about this fight that makes it brutal is it's so long.
yeah.
If you get hit twice, it's game over. And you gotta. Whoa, he skips that. Oh my god. Get the credits. You fucking prick.
Oh shit. I want to see the credits again.
No, I don't. No, I do not. Is he gonna do a long jump? Yep, long jump.
Long jump, short jump, long jump. No, short jump.
Short jump.
I think this is a 6-part phase.
Wow, I just decimated him.
Wow.
I would have had that one shot if I had known about the jump.
Good job. Well done, Donkey Kong, my boy. Who would have thought a young whippersnapper like you could have beaten that bunch of no good Kremlings? You've made an old man proud. Go and look
Oh,
at your
man,
board.
that's the-
first prize. If I had been playing, I'd have found everything. I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found.
Man, I feel good about that.
Oh man.
Strong way to end the game. We played we started out real ass, but then I think we got used to the controls on. You got worse because you got junker, but I definitely got better.
Yeah.
And then it paid off there at the end. I count that as a one shot. Because even though I died, it's because I didn't know he was gonna do the jump. That was bullshit.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome on your end. Pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
If that guy's name's Monkey Kong, why is he attacking us? Is he like the cousin we don't like?
He's like the incestual cousin.
Yeah.
That everyone
fucked
kind of
up.
just like, when you're at the family gatherings, you're just like, I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't talk to Steve.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so kawaii.
Anyway, how about a quick rating of the game out of 10, even after all these years?
Okay. I wouldn't just give it a number. I would say explain more so, then give it a number.
Why not?
Go for it. You go first. I already know pretty much what I'm gonna say. I've already
Well,
given it.
I mean, I would say a 9 out of 10. The only point being deducted for the lack of need to get the bonus stages. The lack of knowing if you get them or not. And, but I think overall, like, all the boss fights, all the levels are well designed. I mean, yeah, they reuse...
Oh, Espresso. There you go, by the way.
They reuse some of the music and level designs for the levels, but, I mean, that's something you gotta...
The limitations of the console.
The limitations of the console and the limitation of pretty much everything they had back in the day. I mean, like, everything's quite phenomenal when you really think about it, like what they were able to achieve on the Super Nintendo. But overall, it's just a really great game. Probably still my all-time favorite platformer. Is it?
Well, you even said earlier that 3 was probably, or was that your brother?
Yeah, I mean 3 is the best out of this series, I think, because they just improved every time. But I think the nostalgia factor adds to my overall score there. But you know, number 3 probably is the best in the series. Speaking from a technical and gameplay standpoint.
By the way, it's not like you like to throw out the little facts, but I don't know if it's grounded in reality or it's just fan fiction, but people tend to say that Donkey Kong from the original, like the arcade game, is Cranky Kong. I like to say that. I don't know if it's true or not.
Never heard that before.
Yeah. As
theory.
for my thing, I guess, I don't know what kind of number I'd give it. Probably like a 7 or an 8. Just because graphically it's amazing, music's amazing, atmosphere, it's amazing, controls are tight. But the thing that screws it over and detracts from the experience for me is mainly just like what I was complaining about the entire game, is like half of it is meta knowledge. If you don't know what's coming up next, it can really screw you over from time to time. Like there's certain things that are just impossible to react to, so you know what's coming.
The fact that you have to know, like you have to learn the level before you can complete it practically.
Especially, fluently and well. Like you can't just be really good with the controls and the gameplay mechanics. You have to know. But I mean, you could. I mean, that's also because like the scope of the camera is much smaller. Like you could say that's something that a lot of platformers are like, but it doesn't make it a good thing. I mean, like games like Mario, you don't really encounter that kind of stuff because they design around it. They get difficulty from other areas. like just harder jumps and things like that, which you'll see more of in Donkey Kong Country 2. But, and also the camera's like limited in this game. Like you can see more in Mario games than you can in this game. That, like, there's a lot more leaps of faith because of the camera not panning down enough, and there's more like, oh shit, I just rolled into an enemy I could not see and had no chance of reacting. You know, it's...
Yeah, totally agree.
Like I remember there's a level in Donkey Kong Country 2 with the minecarts, and unlike Minecart Carnage in this game, where you just have to, like, there's certain jumps that you have like less than a second to react, and you have to just pretty much know it's coming, or have superhuman reflexes. But in like Donkey Kong Country 2, there's a level where the difficulty is like getting the fuel carts in the one level in this game. It's same thing where like you think a ghost is chasing you. That's just as hard, but it feels more fair because you have time to make the jumps, but they're just harder.
Right. Like the overall levels of the whole game of Donkey Kong Country 2 is way harder than this one. But at the same time, you don't. It's more about timing than really about the knowledge of the level. So I think they learned a lot on changing the game design there, but in no way can you detract points from Donkey Kong for really just being an inventor. I mean, really the first in the genre to take this next leap of platforming. So,
Oh, I don't get what you're saying there.
I'm saying
Like,
I'm
what
drunk.
leap did it take? It didn't take anything. I
Yeah,
mean, it was a
man.
little bit more inventive in the level design. That's what I guess I can give it points for than anything before it.
Yeah,
But
better level design than.
but my problems with it aren't from the level design. It's mainly the camera. I mean, like they could have kept the levels exactly the same if they just like zoomed out the camera a little bit, you know, and that would have solved a lot of the issues. That would have been a
Yeah.
quick and easy fix for what I'm complaining about.
Good point.
Yeah, but yeah, like just that. I'm giving it a. My 1 out of 10 rating is based on 1 being absolute shit, 10 being perfect, and 5 being an average okay game. And they're not like IGN or GameSpot where it's like if the game's not an 8 out of 10, it's absolute shit. No, 7 or 8 is a respectable ass score. It's probably leaning closer to an 8 Donkey Kong Country, but there's no way I could give it like a 9 or a 10 because those are some pretty annoying flaws that you have to have so much meta knowledge of the game to avoid deaths.
Yeah.
And then they make up for that too by giving you 2 hits before you're dead, but you know the DK barrels aren't as plentiful as they should be then. Because sometimes there's some bullshit that comes up real quick, 2 in a row and you're dead. Boom, gotta start all over.
Fucking snakes, and then porcupines. Bastards.
Armadillos.
Well, I mean, we had a great time with this playthrough, but we're drunk and we're tired, and I think
One of us drunk and tired. The other one's just tired.
so.
Played through this all in one sitting. Feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, and this theme has been playing over and over again. So we're gonna call it a night and call it a day. So it's a great session of Donkey Kong with Dookie Dude and Evangelism.
No.
And, so alright, restart.
No, leave it in.
No. Alright.
No, it's evangelism.
So we just had a great game of Donkey Kong Country and Evangelicon. Oh god.
God, you drunk motherfucker.
All right, so we just had a great game of Donkey Kong Country, and Evangelism and Dookie Dude are out. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.
See ya.
Peace. Bitches.